Welcome again, everybody. As I said last week, we'll come back to you with some more updates as we get them from the Port Pirie Regional Council. There's a lot of stuff happening over the night with the federal and the state government actually doing a lot of good things. The $1,500 worth of support for workers going direct to employees, I think, is a fantastic option. It just goes to show that the government is on the front foot with this. This will keep our guys, although it be 750 a week, it'll actually keep the wolves from the door. So I think I've got to turn around and pay full compliments to the government on that. Following some of the guidelines recently put out by the Australian government, we have closed our playgrounds and skate parks in the council region. And where possible, those playgrounds and skate parks will be locked so that we keep all the children safe, and they will not be able to be accessed. In the process, also putting up signage for those sites that we can't actually lock up. But it's imperative that we keep the children at home and at bay and not have the opportunity to spread that virus anywhere. The Port Pirie Regional Council has taken a no cash transaction approach, which, as we all know, cash is one of the biggest sources of carrying germs and whatnot. So we'll be able to turn around and do all the payables over the internet and all that sort of stuff, which will be a fantastic opportunity. Like most of us now do FPOST and whatnot, it's probably the way of the future. So our accounting will be as normal, but through electronic transactions. So the services that you can access via our council website include our payments for rates, booking of hard rubbish collection, logging and tracking of development applications, ordering items for the library, including ebooks, which are a fantastic option at this particular time, requested graffiti removals. I hope there's none of that, and submitting feedbacks or complaints, or talking about dog or cat registrations. And those things will be available through our area, which won't be a big issue for us at all. As far as our rates and so forth, there's a lot of questions coming into the Regional Council in regards to that. We're looking right into the full range of options that we can do to support our community, and we'll have an announcement for you in perhaps the end of this week or early next week at the latest. But as you'd imagine, there's a lot of things we've got to tick box and go through process to do it. But rest assured, we are doing it to give you some relief. So now, Council's website and Facebook is their primary source of community information. I encourage you all to follow us on Facebook, and also encourage your friends and families and neighbours to follow us there. That's the best access. As much as Council is keeping a close eye on the coronavirus information, as it comes to the community, we need to understand that there's more trusted and up-to-date information sources, which are also from the state and federal, which are included on our website, so you can actually work with those. Just a reminder, we've had a plateau over the last 2 days of infections and so forth. That comes with hard work and responsibility. So the responsibility lies on your shoulders, and we would like you to maintain your social distances of 1.5, wash your hands regularly, wipe down frequently touched areas, particularly around if you're still working in retail. If you're doing the FPOS machine and all that, put a plastic cover over that and remove the cover and replace it several times a day. Put gloves on, and also, if you haven't got gloves, wash your hands regularly. Keep your kids home as much as possible. And I've noticed that there's a teddy bear hunt running around Port Pirie, which is fantastic. I went for a bit of a drive on Sunday night. There's quite a few starting to happen. And then once you get around for a walk and all that, there's a lot of teddy bears in the windows. And I think this is something that the kids might liken to Christmas lights and all that sort of stuff. And it's an opportunity for the kids to get out of that environment and work around. So I think that's a good thing. Remind you guys that this is really unsettling times for a lot of people, and we've never experienced it since the war, what we're going through at the moment. So when you're talking to your close friends on the phone or whatever, or Skype, or however you like to communicate with them, just look for signs to see that they're all right. It's one of those things that the black dog could actually move in quite quickly with us at the moment, because there's a lot of uncertainty. So just keep an eye on your fellow friends and whatnot. Make sure that they're in the right space. I think mostly you have an obligation to yourself to look after yourself and your family straight away. but then extend that out to your immediate family and then friends and all that sort of stuff. Be careful while you're doing it. Everybody in Australia's got a big role to play in this, and we certainly are going to try and do our bit. But at the moment, I think Port Pirie is looking like it's a good, clean space, and we just need to keep the pressure on to make sure we're doing that. There's a lot of work being done by Business Port Pirie and RDA in regards to trying to keep business doors open. So there's some webinars and all that sort of stuff coming up that'll help as well. But I think there's a lot of space and a lot of reading for us to do. Now, I just want to remind you that if you want to visit our website, it's www.portpirie.sa.gov.au, or if you want to phone the Administration Centre, it's 8633 9777 between 9 and 5, Monday to Friday. So any questions that you might have outside that, if you'd like to email them to council@pirie.sa.gov.au, we'll endeavour to get straight back to you. Keep a cool head, and I'll talk to you by the end of the week. See you later.